If you guys are new here and you haven't hit subscribe yet, subscribing on YouTube is totally free. You don't have to subscribe to talking to my chat. I don't turn that feature on. So
how nice of Lono, right? He'll let you guys just talk in his chat. All you have to do is just subscribe, right? Talking in the chat is free. How nice of him.
If you subscribe to my channel, you're only really doing it because you want to come back on a day-to-day basis. Do me a quick favor as well. A lot of you guys that have come in, you've been lurking and listening. I really appreciate you doing that. So it's so helpful to what I do. It's also very helpful for the like count to go up. Let's try to get to 300 likes very quickly.
I've already liked it.
I'm going to put a countdown up for you guys. I will be going to the gaming roundtable at 1 o'clock.
So we got the tip stall timer.
And so that's how much time you guys have to hit the goal. So there you go. You have 2 hours now if you want to unlock the Saturday night stream with Matt.
Now's the time to shell out the funds.
Yeah, now's the time to shell out the funds, right? The table has been set, right? You got 2 hours to hit the goal.
Adam, you guys are about halfway there. You got a big a task ahead of yourselves.
Yeah. The task, give me
money.
I'd play immediately, says Dirge.
He ends up going on this like therapy little short cope session, right? I want you guys to hear this. And this just shows that he has no awareness at all. That's all that I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna spoil the rest for it, right? I'm gonna just let the clip speak for itself. Goddamn. Listen to this nonsense right here.
Can't thank you enough about the countdown. It helps me not lose track of the time while I debug all this code. No problems. Yeah, guys, in an hour and 49 minutes, I'll be on Ginger's podcast. Yeah. So time is clicking away.
Time is clicking away to
money.
Give me money, right? The time is clicking away, you boys, right? If you guys notice, that 228 member goal ain't moved an inch. You know, and we've been documenting it up to this point. He was saying the whole entire week that they're behind pace, yada, yada, you know. And apparently he said he told the big boys to take the week off. It looks like maybe you shouldn't have done that, Lono, right? Assuming that you did tell the big boys to take the day off, pause. I definitely doubt it, right? As much as you be begging.
Clicking away, ticking away. Time is ticking away. Make sure you check your primes and your renewals. You guys might be able to hit the goal if everybody goes crazy with singles or 5 bombs or renewals. I find playing Destiny 2 with people miserable, says Creature. Someone always wants me to run something I did 4 years ago. Long live Cerny. That's right. Why are people angry?
Wow.
You sound like a PS5 cheerleader.
Someone said long live Cerny. Mind you, this was the day with all the cyberpunk shit and everything where he was sticking his neck out. This was last Friday. Sticking his chest out, I should say, pause, right? That's Creature who be sticking his neck out. Someone literally just said, long live Cerny, and he said, that's right.
I find playing Destiny 2 with people miserable, says Creature.
Oh, yeah, there goes Creature.
Someone always wants me to run something I did 4 years ago. Long live Cerny, that's right. Why are people angry?
Wow, long live Cerny, he said, that's right.
Angry about it. Shouldn't they be happy that a console can do this? No.
All right, shout out to Raymond Webb. He says, I'm 45 with a 30-year-old son. Well, you know, we can do the quick maps, right? Shout out to Raymond Webb, right? I'm not even going to get into it, man. Shout out to you, man. I hope you're doing good. I hope your son's doing well, right? Shout out to Raymond Webb.
See, there's an interesting thing that has happened within the gaming sphere.
Mind you, this guy literally, I just got to keep on reiterating. Somebody literally just said, long live Cerny, and he said, that's right.
And there are people that are no longer fans of games, and they're no longer fans of tech. They're fans of
you. All you care about, you don't care about games, you don't care about hardware. All you care about is glazing PlayStation.
You sound like a PS5 cheerleader.
There's no way you really just fixed your lips to say that shit.
Something else. It's like they almost enjoy being a fanboy more than they enjoy the tech or the games themselves.
What the? There's no way this. Wow. From the dude with the Ghost of Yote sash, with the goddamn Spider-Man board right here. You got the figurine hidden, right? From the guy.
If it's on PC, no.
Insane projection. I know. It's crazy, right? Mind you, this is the get your own games guy.
So what they do is they put everybody into those categories. Like, you are that if you don't agree with them. You're just the other type of fanboy that they don't like. It's a whole...
No, you literally say fanboy stuff. It's not even like a disagreement. Like, you literally do say fanboy stuff, and that's why people laugh at you.
Thing that I've realized why... you just don't engage with them because it's like you're just going to keep insisting that I'm something that I'm not because it's the only way you can engage with people. You're not a fan of technology anymore. You're not a fan of games anymore. You're a fan of like basically
you're only a fan of PlayStation.
Fighting and making fun of people, and so you have to put people into these categories. It's basically an
do you hear this? Mr. Victim, this is why whenever he crashes out and he goes off on someone, mind you, a couple months ago, he was going off at Paris Lily. He was going off at Colt Eastwood and everything. This is why I always document the shit, because I tell you guys all the time, he will be right back to playing victim. He's a coward. This is like a position of strength for him, right? He likes to do the woes me. He did nothing wrong. Everyone else is just bad faith. When literally, yeah, Lono was calling someone else a fanboy. The irony, I know, right? It's almost like, you know, from the guy who says, get your own games, right? I'm really about to pull out the goddamn clip on that. Yes, right? 1 second. Yeah. Fuck it. I'll pull out the clip for the one time. Why not? Right? We got time. This shit is a classic, right? This shit is a hood classic. God damn it, right? And for times like this, right? This was in 2023. This was 3 years ago. Marvel Spider-Man 2 was out, and mind you, he's got the little Spider-Man 2 shit behind him.
Listen, the PlayStation commentary about games not coming to PC within 2 to 3 years. You PC guys are hilarious. You're hilarious as you get really upset and really angry at multiple bad multi-platform launches and multiple really bad ports to PC. Here's an idea. Maybe get your own games. Do you ever consider that?
Yeah, what do you mean by that, right? Get your own games. This is what I mean. These guys really think they have like some type of like ownership with these brands. So now, to be fair, some people say that he owns stock and everything. I think he even admitted it, but this is the fanboy cringe shit.
Maybe PlayStation investing in their ecosystem, their hardware, maybe Mark Cerny creating a relationship of trust with developers for the PlayStation 5. Maybe somebody in the PC realm should do that. Maybe do that before talking big about PlayStation not bringing games to PC fast enough. Or here's a brilliant idea. Buy a PS5.
Right, all I can say is
I'm a corporate bootlicker no matter what.
Is he saying PC has no games? I guess he's just saying there's no like leadership, right? There's not someone like Mark Cerny, you know, building trust, making sure that, you know, everything is, you know, tucked away nicely and whatnot. I don't know what he's saying, to be honest. Just a whole bunch of PlayStation fanboy shit, right? To be real.
You sound like a PS5 cheerleader.
All hail Cerny. All hail Mark Cerny, literally. Like, this just shows where we are with this shit. And that's why it's so funny. This guy now he wants to play the victim, and he wonders why his reputation is seen as a fanboy when he has multiple clips like the one we just showed. Multiple, as he was saying in the clip.
Fun of people, and so you have to put people into these categories. It's basically an act of dehumanization. So what they do is they dehumanize you. You're not another person. You're not a dad or a husband or a really, really busy working class bro.
Okay, so you are a dad, you are a husband, but a busy working hard class.
Nope. Not happening.
You're e-becker, right? And you run a console fanboy channel, right? You be console warring and whatnot. That's why you get cooked. That's why people laugh at your takes.
Who's just trying to play video games.
And dehumanization, dude, the fact that I see you guys saying, well, the fact that he took it to the part where he's saying that he's being dehumanized, all I can say is...
You sound like you are a male feminist.
No one's saying that you're not a person. People are just laughing at the stupid shit that you say, but you can go ahead and keep on playing the victim, Lono.
You are an X-bot. You are a pony. You're whatever. They dehumanize you. And then they can put you in that category. And now it's open season. Now they can make fun of you. They can call you names. They can act like you're...
I mean, people just show your clips and people just watch and laugh. And more importantly, they wonder how can someone be, you know...
I'm a corporate bootlicker no matter what.
I mean, just recently, right? The most recent clip I could think of where I was like, oh my God, this guy Lono right here, right? When I was documenting, because I seen this shit live, I said, oh man, I just couldn't wait for the stream, right? I could not wait. Like literally, I got out of my chair and everything. I was dying. When that guy came in and said that PlayStation wasn't greedy, the day they announced the PlayStation price hikes, and he told that guy that he could leave, and he said, get him out of the Discord. And then he turned around and said, wash him away with a 10 bomb. I'm like, brother, you are a low-cow, e-beggar. You were a fanboy, right? Mind you, this is the guy who got upset, was literally seething when people in his chat, right? His own audience was telling him that PlayStation is greedy. You're just a goofy dude.
You're something that you're not. You can insist up one side and down the other that you're like, no, I don't agree with that categorization, right?
I mean, well, the facts point out to it. The everything points and proves that that's what you are, and that's your reputation, and you worked hard to earn that. And I've seen, there's been times where I've reacted where you're like, hey, you can call me a pony, I don't care, right? Like sometimes you lean into it and you're just like, okay, you can call me a PlayStation fanboy, I don't care about that. Other times you sit here and try to make it seem like, you know, people have misjudged you or whatever. I mean, there's clips on clips on clips on clips. You worked hard to earn your title.
It's like the gamer's version of cis.
Oh.
This cis you sound like you are a male feminist.
This guy is just he just sounds like a male feminist. That's all I can really say.
Straight male. It's like I don't want to be called that. Why are you calling me that? This pony. I don't identify like that. Why are you calling me that? You sound like you are a male feminist.
Yeah, of course you don't identify as a pony, right? I mean, I don't know. Everybody else sees you that way. And I mean, your takes, right? You literally use all of the PlayStation fanboy narratives. It seems like you're a pony to me, right? I mean, you know, this, mind you, like I said, this is the guy that when price hikes happens, he banned someone because they came in and said that PlayStation was greedy.
It's the same thing. They're just their own version of like people that want to compel speech and use labels on you that you don't accept. They're no different than those people. They're the same. I view them the same. Tribalistic, mindless, and hateful. It's the same thing. It's just a horse of a different.
Soulful, Lono. Identify as a pony. I know, dude. He is such a little sissy. Do you hear this shit? Right. This shit is so funny. I mean, I gotta listen to this shit one more time.
That you don't accept.
No way he's gonna call people tribalistic. And mind you, earlier in this stream, he was talking about, or not early in the stream, but earlier this week, I documented when he was talking about PlayStation selling games on Steam and how it was like a rival team selling jerseys and everything. Like, this guy is the most tribalistic person out of anyone.
They're no different than those people. They're the same. I view them the same. Tribalistic, mindless, and hateful. It's the same thing. It's just a horse of a different color. It's like, I'm going to call you something that you don't want to be called. And you're like, oh, okay, thank you. Like, I appreciate you making me something that I'm not, or claiming that I'm something that I'm not. That's all it is.
I mean, if it wasn't true, people wouldn't say it. You know what I mean? Like, you're public facing. People criticize your content. People tell you that you sound like a PlayStation fanboy. How you can't see it, maybe you're just refusing to see it, and I'm going to just keep on referring to this because this is the most recent example. Brother, PlayStation raised prices and you banned someone for saying that PlayStation is greedy. You're a fanboy, Lono.
They're not fans of technology anymore. They're not fans of gaming anymore.
You're not a fan of technology.
You're
not a fan of technology. All you care about is PlayStation.
I don't know how you could play video games right now and be enjoying wherever you play video games and be in entering into these weird squabbles and fights. It's just so awkward.
I mean, shit, you got into it with Paris Lily and you were
keep my name out of your frickin' mouth.
Right? And the week before you called out Colt Eastwood, right? But like I said, now we're back to victim Lono. He did nothing wrong. Everyone's just mean. Everyone's just hateful. No one understands his content. Everyone's just miscategorizing him.
Like,
I'm not a fan of corporations, Lono. Exactly. Exactly. And he'll look down on that shit.
Think about how many times we've talked about Cyberpunk as an example. Okay? And over the
wow, is he dehumanizing his detractors? That's what it looks like. That's what he looks like. Called them brainless from this guy.
Years, if you frequented my channel, you know that I consistently talk about how incredible Cyberpunk can look on a PC. I've never tried to dissuade people from PC. I've never.
Yes, you do. Earlier in the week, right, with the whole with the Hiroki Toki saying that PlayStation is the best place to play, someone came in and said the PC landscape is better, and you immediately started going into people spending $3,000, $4,000 for a PC. All the time you've dissuaded people from PC. You sit here and sit around and cope and seethe about PC.
We're trying to act like PC cannot achieve incredible heights of graphical fidelity and path tracing and ray tracing. Why? Because it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't bother me. I'm not worried.
Yeah, you immediately start talking about ray tracing and all that bullshit that PC guys, we don't give a fuck about. Right? All that tourist talk.
About making it clear that a PC can really, really deliver insane fidelity and graphics. In fact, I invoke that often when I talk about, you know, the whole
Then why'd you tell the PC guys to get their own games? Right? Like, didn't I just show you guys the clip of this guy saying, buy your own games?
gen conversation. I usually
Or get your own games?
say Cyberpunk can look mind-blowing on a really, really high-end rig, and you can turn all those features off, and you can get Cyberpunk to run on a weak rig. You would never say that, oh, it's not a next-gen game. It doesn't look next-gen. You'd never say that. That would be stupid. Oh, it can run on weaker hardware. I've commonly invoked this. Well, the reason I can invoke that, and then the reason I can encourage people to get a PC or sing the praises of PC or play a PlayStation port of a PC game and talk about how great it looks. The reason I was bummed that Ghosts of Yotei and Saros, as it stands, it sounds like they're not going to be going to PC. The reason I can be bummed is...
And see, this is what I mean. You're running with the PlayStation rumor. All right, this is the rumor this is the narratives that all the fanboys have been running with, right? You're bringing up the Jason Schreier rumor. Meanwhile, PlayStation hasn't said Nathan. Right? It's stuff like this, and you're saying that you're bummed that it's not going to end up on PC, but you were literally, just the other day, he was sitting there saying, oh, maybe if you guys would have, you know, played nice with the PSN sign-in and everything. Like, you literally switched up on your position all within that same stream, and then you even try to renege it and say, oh, well, you know, typically I was hard on PlayStation, but they should have incentivized it. I mean, dude, you down-talk PC all the time.
Because I'm consistent. I'm just like, I'm a fan of games. I don't care about all these things. Now,
you care about PlayStation.
When you clip me and take things out of context and you don't listen to everything I have to say and you ignore everything that I just said in the last 5 minutes, you can make it look like I'm something that I'm not. It's an act of dishonesty. It's a willful act of deception. It's like, well, we're going to make you into something that you're not. And it's like,
oh, brother, we make sure to show the context, right? I think the context is crucial. I think it's crucial. And I mean, brother, all the context really is just you begging. All right? or somebody in your chat putting a battery in your back, right? And the bait gets devoured, or you just getting one guy. That's what the context is.
Man, I just like games, bro. I genuinely believe that it would have been exciting, and I was in favor of seeing Saros go to PC. I wanted Housemark to have another shot to get a Rogue up and running and banging on PC. And
I mean, you say that, Lono, but one of your talking points all the time is code to the metal, right? When they only code for one platform, which we know is bullshit. Because these games are made on PC, right? Like, you say this type of stuff, but your talking points show a completely different story. And we literally have the clip of you telling PC guys to get their own games, right? Or buy a PS5. So it's like, this is just... he's so delusional, you know? I guess he just is going to keep on telling himself this.
Bummed it's not going. See, I can say that in a genuine, non-fake way.
Yeah, you can keep on saying that, but everybody sees through it because of what you've said in the past. Everybody sees through it. Everybody knows how you really felt, and you always end up showing yourself. And I mean, it's crazy because even earlier in the stream, you started this stream off by talking shit to the PC Master Race, talking about how they stepped on a rake with the PS5 Pro. Like, you were literally just talking shit about PC in this stream.
I'm just a fan of games. I just want the games to be excellent and awesome and to do well and for people to enjoy them. When Tsushima hit PC, I was like...
Right, let's see. We're at, 1 second. I mean, literally, I'm looking at this shit, right? We're at what? 155.19, right? Like, this was literally him earlier in the stream. All right? I mean, just look at this shit. This was him earlier in the same stream. And he's over here crying and whatnot. This is how he started off the stream today.
Presumption, the PC boys have once again stepped on the rake of the PS5 Pro. When the system was first announced, many big-time PC gamers claimed it was overpriced at $700 and that they could build a PC...
And it was. Like, this is what I mean, but you're a fanboy. You're going to sit here and act like $700 is a good price for consoles.
For the same price, and it would blow it away. And then, none of them did it.
And you could, and they did.
Because they couldn't. They couldn't make good on their claims because a lot of them don't know what they're talking about. And even now, when the PS5 Pro is $900, Digital Foundry just reported that you'd have to spend about double that price to get a comparable PC. So... enjoy spending $1,500 to $1,800 for what you can get for $900, I guess.
Doesn't that sound like someone trying to disparage you from getting PC, right? First off, he's lying, making it seem like you're going to need to spend $1,500 or $1,600 in order to get a PC that's on the same level as a Pro. For $900, you can get a PC that will outperform the PS5 Pro.
Come on, you should know this.
But it literally sounds like you're goddamn...
Stop the fear mongering.
And you're trying to disparage people from getting PC. Like, this guy is such a liar. Like, this is literally the same... This is the earlier that fucking stream.
Now, an update to Cyberpunk has made a swath of gamers look hilariously foolish. A user on Twitter uploaded...
Okay, right, and I just want to get this one part. Let me skip it forward a little bit, right? Because he's going to sit here and talk about this fucking water. This is just to submit my point.
Cyberpunk update. So in a stunning display of stupidity, those who continue to try to misrepresent the PS5 Pro paid it a very high compliment. It looked so good that they thought it was a PC running a mod. So if you're in the market for a PC upgrade and you want that impressive ray tracing and those reflections, the PC Master Race on Twitter just inadvertently gave a very strong endorsement to the PS5 Pro. And even with the recent price hike, according to trusted industry insiders, it's still half the price of what a...
And it's funny, they're talking about ray tracing and everything when their shit is described as lower than the lowest PC settings, right? But keep on glazing that shit.
PC at equal strength would cost you. So be careful out there, boys. Your fandom and your forced narratives are breaking your own necks. But that's just what I think, and I'd love to hear...
And this is what I'm saying. He literally does this shit, right? He literally does this shit. But now he wants to sit here and talk about, oh, these guys are tribalistic. These guys aren't fans of tech and everything.
You sound like a PS5 cheerleader.
Well, he was up here gawking that PS5 Pro for what it did to a 6-year-old game, right? I mean, the shit is just sad. It's like no self-awareness, but now he wants the cringy-ass smile. That's what I'm saying. Look at him.
We need war.
Like, this is one of the PS5 fucking, the pony generals talking shit. This is what I mean. Literally, how crazy, how out of pocket is this guy right here? Whose fucking unk is this? Out here glazing fucking Cyberpunk and talking shit to PC, right? This guy is out of fucking control. This is what I'm saying. And now he's sitting here talking shit, saying these guys aren't fans of game. I've never disparaged people from buying a PC and everything. Oh, dude, you're full of shit.
PC. I was like, buy it. It's great. And people came in here and they're like, oh, I'm playing it. I'm like, it's great, isn't it? It's so fun, isn't it? When you're a fan of games and you're a fan of technology, you can talk about any of these things in a genuine way. You don't have some prefab narrative that you have to talk in and like this framework that must be held to. You don't have to. It's just like, yeah, the PS5 Pros.
I mean, I don't know. That's the narrative you were kind of running with in your opening and making it seem like someone has to pay double the price of the PS5 Pro to get, the same performance. You'll be able to get better performance with a $900 PC. It seems like you're still trying to run with that narrative that consoles are an affordable option when they were way too expensive before the price hikes. Right? But then again, you're just a PlayStation fanboy, so of course you're going to glaze PlayStation.
You sound like a PS5 cheerleader.
You're just a PS5 cheerleader.
It's impressive. And so is a really high-end PC. Both things can be true.
And you see, immediately he compares it to a really high-end PC. Like, brother. Digital Foundry said it the best. Lower than the lowest PC settings. Yeah, get your own games, right, Lono? Like, he thinks that we have, like, the memory of a fucking goldfish and that we don't remember. Mind you, I just showed you guys an example of shit that he said earlier in this stream. Yeah, the same guy calling other people tribalistic. Exactly. And mind you, his whole opening, and I cut him off, right, because we played some of that shit last Friday. His whole opening was literally him just talking shit about PC Master Race and everything, defending the PS5 Pro tooth and nail, right after a damn price hike. Mind you, in the main thing that he built his whole argument around was a 6-year-old game. They're just now getting access to features that we've been had, right? It's crazy.
I think that's where a lot of this stems from, though.
Yeah, cope sip.
I do. The more I look at commentary on Twitter, and the more I have people come run to my comments and say things about me that I'm like, yeah, that's not true. You're watching somebody else, right? Every couple.
Oh, paranoid, Lono. Because you will never take accountability for the fact that, like, literally people see your content, they see you for what you are, and then they come to their own opinion, but you just keep on telling yourself, because you don't want to live in reality, you just keep on telling yourself that they're getting fed information for someone else, and that, they're getting sent over, and they're running with talking points. Like, no, people are just coming to the same conclusion when listening to your dog shit content.
Days, and typically, I wake up Sunday, and I have about 10 comments on my channel from people that are saying things about me that just aren't true. And I'm like, yeah, I'm assuming that you saw me in somebody else's content. Well,
yeah, you're assuming you're coping, right? You're coping that someone's seen that you've seen someone. My bad. You're assuming that they seen you somewhere else instead of just taking accountability that they seen your content and they came to that conclusion and they left that comment.
That person isn't coming to me and asking me questions. They're hearing, and then they're running to the comments to yell and scream and call me names. And it's like, okay, yeah, I mean, I guess if that makes you feel better, if that's how you have to enjoy gaming, I guess go ahead. But
I mean, welcome to the internet, dog. Like, you're public facing. All you can control is the content, right? The engagement that you get. I'm pretty sure you get good engagement, right? Probably not a lot. But, you want to focus on the negative and everything because obviously it gets to you. And if you keep on carrying yourself and using the takes that you do, right, you know you're a console warrior. All right. I mean, you've proven it plenty of times. I mean, I keep on saying it, right? Not trying to be a broken record, but I mean, the just buy your own games clips tells everything. I mean, just look at what he was saying earlier in this stream. This is why people laugh at you, right? This is why you get cooked. That and you're an e-beggar, right? That as well. And we're going to get into that as well.
To me, you've reached a level where you don't seem like you're a fan of games anymore. You don't seem like you're a fan of tech.
You're not a fan of games, right? From the guy who doesn't play any gameplay at all, right? In fact, in order for you to play some games, you have to motherfucking hit a member goal. Then you might play the game with your wife, right? Because then what you're going to do is you're going to start up the Madam screen, and then you're going to set another timer. And you're going to tell them, hey, you guys, you got until this time to hit the goal like you're doing right now in order for you just to play a fucking game. That's how you get your goddamn
money.
All right, but just keep on coping and everything. Make it seem like you're all about gaming, buddy. You're all about begging and spreading PlayStation narratives, right? And that's why people look at you for what you are, a fanboy channel. You know who also came to this conclusion? Luke Stevens. Right? Luke Stevens seen your content for about 40, 50 seconds, and he learned everything that he needed to. And he hit the nail right on the goddamn head, right? Pause. He called you what you were, just a low-effort PlayStation fanboy.
You're more a fan of, I guess, being a miserable jerk. It doesn't seem like you're having a good time. It doesn't seem like you're having a good life. It seems like...
It doesn't seem like you're having a good time. We're having a great time, right? And keep on providing the content, right? We're going to keep on cooking you, and we know you watch the content. You seem like you're having a bad time because people aren't engaging with your content in the way that you would like. And all I'm saying is if you're going to get up here and...
I'm a corporate bootlicker no matter what.
If you're going to be a corporate bootlicker no matter what, if you're going to be a PlayStation fanboy, right? If you're going to console war at the age of 44 years old, then don't get mad when people react to that content and laugh at you, and don't get mad that people show up for it because it's silly, right? It's so silly that someone your age acts the way that you do. The just buy your own game shit, all hail Mark Cerny and everything. Like, you're just a goofball.
You're upset all the time. It seems like you're just, you're attacking people. It's just weird. It's like games are...
Literally, the loan, he's projecting, brother, the projection is well over 9,000. Like, literally, dog, the Lono hours. Like, we've had whole Lono hours of him just battling one guys, coping and seething. This is what I'm saying, brother. This looks miserable. This looks terrible, especially when you get into begging, right? Don't even get me started how pathetic you look once you start begging. You don't want to talk about that, though.
It's supposed to be about joy and mirth and escapism and having a good time.
Yeah. All that is to you is just...
be a good consumer.
When you buy the game one time, then you play it for 1 hour, right? And and you make sure to buy it if it's not a PlayStation game, so you can play it for 1 hour and talk about how it isn't quality. All right, and then when the Game Awards come around, you could be like, I checked that game out, I just don't think it's gonna be able to win a nomination,
You sound like a PS5 cheerleader.
Just so you can glaze it, right? The only games you glaze are PlayStation games. I mean, Lono, we've been documenting it. Just admit it.
And apparently, guys, you cannot release a game now